is cold in Minnesota, and I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. So there are a lot of things that I want to talk about this week, but I keep getting kind of distracted at the idea of awards. The BookTube SFF awards are coming out. The Hugos are just about done with their nomination process, or closing it off to new nominators. And the Newbery Award just came out with its most recent set of winners. So this won't be a very long video, because I feel like there's so much to be said about awards, but there's a lot to be talked about generally. I, like a lot of book fans, have really mixed feelings about them. I love the idea of awards and rewarding the best of works that are produced in a year. That being said, I, as an individual, can only read a certain number, and in panel nominations and panel judging, there are really only like 20 or 30 that are going to get read. And that's not necessarily always representative. This week, Amazon announced that it's going to start doing its own set of awards for the year for self-published works, which I think I want to really like, because I think self-published works really need to get more recognition. At the same time, they are only awarding Amazon-published works. The Hugo nominations, of course, are fan-based, which means that they are very subject to accessibility and who reads them and how much publishing money goes into them. The Nebulas are all based on the authors that read and review books and what those authors think. And I feel like none of these is truly going to ever be representative of the actual best works of the year. Personally, I don't know that I can think of a lot of better ways to actually assess what's been fantastic throughout the course of a year. At the very least, I can't think of a way to do so fairly. But I always wonder then, how much salt do I take with these awards? How much do I have to take away as being actually fantastic? And what's just kind of like popular within the subgroup, right? I mean, authors are going to appreciate really fantastic craftsmanship, even if the plot itself is not necessarily always fantastic. I think self-published works get so inundated with things that it's hard to get outside of the sales pitch. And so I'm skeptical about what Amazon's going to be saying. The Hugos are a combination of both of these and tend to lean a little bit towards a popularity contest, a little bit towards craftsmanship. I think perhaps they are some of the more balanced that we see because there's a two-step process. But overall, I'm just not really sure where I fall in the category in general. How much of actual award systems do I like? And do I think that they give justice to the really truly fantastic works of the year? I mean, we're well acknowledged by now that especially for non-English works, it's just almost impossible to get to any of these awards and get any of that recognition. I guess mostly I'm just always curious about whether or not I can trust awards to do what they're doing, and how do I preface a specific award? Do I say something like, oh, if you like X, Y, and Z, this is the award that you want to follow? Or do I say, you know, look at this award, but keep in mind X? And that seems maybe not like a terrible distinction, but it feels like one to me. And I'm not sure that I'll ever be satisfied with any of them. Maybe that's why I keep such an eye on a variety of awards. I don't know, this is mostly just something I have been keeping in mind, especially because the BookTube SFF awards are coming up, and that's going to be a thing that I think we will all be very excited to deal with. Let me know what you think of award systems. As far as you're concerned, what is the most effective way to award awards? This is an issue that I spent a lot of time talking about, but that I would love your input on. You know the drill otherwise. Comment, make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.